Curving below the southern tip of the Florida mainland, the Florida Keys are connected by the Overseas Highway's 42 bridges over the waters of the Atlantic Ocean, Florida Bay, and the Gulf of Mexico. The Florida Keys island chain is divided into 5 regions. The northernmost island, Key Largo, is renowned for diving, snorkeling, and backcountry touring. Isla Morada is the sport fishing capital of the world. Marathon is the prime boating and family destination, while the unspoiled nature preserves of Big Pine and the Lower Keys are an eco-center. And finally, Key West is rich in history and culture and was once home to famed author Ernest Hemingway. Together, the Keys are characterized by an intense seafaring history, flourishing creative community, balmy subtropical climate that includes continental America's only living coral barrier reef, and a laid-back vibe that seems worlds away from everyday cares. For visitors, the Keys offers so much to experience and savor. Sure, you'll find golf and tennis, but it's the beaches and waters surrounding the Keys that serve as focal points for so many activities. Learn to snorkel or scuba dive and see stunning coral formations and brilliant tropical fish in Key Largo's John Pennekamp Coral Reef State Park, America's first underwater preserve and predecessor to the Florida Keys National Marine Sanctuary. Join one of Isla Morada's charter captains or guides for world-class sport fishing in offshore, reef, or shallow backcountry waters. The Keys lay claim to more saltwater world fishing records than any other angling destination on the planet. Ready to turn your catch into a meal? Bring it to one of the Isla Morada or other Keys restaurants that cook the catch, and also feature fresh local seafood such as Florida lobster and stone crab claws. For other water adventures, experience Keys kiteboarding, stand-up paddling, or even flying with a jetpack that looks like something out of a James Bond film. In Marathon, discover the awe-inspiring 7-mile bridge, one of the longest segmental bridges in the world and centerpiece of the Florida Keys Overseas Highway, Florida's only all-American road. Visitors to Marathon can also enjoy educational, interactive programs with dolphins, or tour the world's only veterinary-certified turtle hospital and meet loggerhead, green, and hawksbill turtles. Or visit Pigeon Key to learn about Henry Flagler's Florida Keys Oversea Railroad. Big Pine and the Lower Keys are a mecca for ecotourists. Savor outdoor activities like birding, snorkeling, hiking nature trails, and even kayaking through subtropical mangrove forest. And don't miss the National Key Deer Refuge, home to the tiny key deer, where the species has rebounded from once near extinction. At the southernmost tip of the Florida Keys lies Key West, actually located closer to Cuba than to Miami. The island community is rich in picturesque architecture, seafaring charm, a lively arts community, and unique galleries. In Key West, you can hang out with hundreds of butterflies, tour museums and attractions, including Ernest Hemingway's former home and Harry Truman's Little White House. Celebrate the sunset at Mallory Square and enjoy nightlife ranging from drag shows to top-quality theater. Key West also features the Vandenberg, the second-largest ship in the world ever purposely sunk to create an artificial reef. It's the end of a 100-mile-long trail of historic shipwrecks and sunken vessels that begins in Key Largo with the Spiegel Grove, the third-largest ship ever scuttled as a marine habitat. Where to stay? Throughout the Florida Keys, you'll find accommodations ranging from full-service resorts with elegant spa and meeting facilities to friendly bed and breakfasts, as well as private and state park campgrounds. You can even spend a night underwater. Want festivals and special events? The Keys are your destination with an event almost every week. In the Keys, you can give back by helping to plant species of coral, conduct fish surveys, and sometimes aid stranded marine mammals. We call it voluntourism. Looking for a place to get married? In the Florida Keys, exchange vows on a beach, a private island, in subtropical gardens, underwater, or even at one of Key West's historic or literary landmarks. It's all here in the fabulous Florida Keys, where you'll find a welcome as warm as the subtropical sun.